Welcome back. When I asked WSU men's basketball coach Kyle Smith to describe his team's offseason in one word, he chose fluid. And that pretty well sums it up. There's been a lot of movement down on the Palouse this spring as 7 players have hit the portal, including 4 that played starting minutes throughout last season. I sat down with Smith to discuss what he called the most chaotic offseason of his career.
For me, it's similar to our first year when we came up here as far as nonstop recruiting.
5 years ago, the word recruiting was almost strictly used in college basketball in terms of high schoolers. Now it extends to the transfer portal and, in many cases, the players currently taking up scholarships on your own roster.
There are 13 potential free agents every year. So my job, it's not coaching anymore, it's more general manager. Because like I said, I got to manage this stuff, and it is, I don't know if it's sustainable for my life. My lifestyle. We say it's sustainable, yes, but like when you're around the clock, as my phone is buzzing nonstop here, that's where it gets tricky.
What's even more tricky is that winning has more pitfalls than ever before for non-blue blood programs. It gets the players' attention, in particular from agents who are looking to get their clients the most money as possible. The best way to do that is to get a bidding war started by going in the portal.
We were a victim of our own success a little bit. Like I think had we lost early in the NIT, they would have been like, hey, let's come back. But like we started and garnered more interest from agents and other people. This was a little shock to me a little bit, to be honest, that there was a boom. Okay, guys are gonna do this. But they had some success, and I told our staff, I said, guys are known to trade up, whether it's cars and other things.
There are currently 3 Cougs in the portal who played significant minutes and have not announced their next move. Smith says that forward F.A. Abugidi has a lot of emotional connections to Pullman, so they're hoping that helps them in their quest to retain him. And Smith said that as long as fellow forward Muhammad Gay doesn't go the NBA route, he believes the freshman will return to WSU. Smith hopes that 1 or 2 of those guys potentially returning would also lure shooting guard Tyrell Roberts back. Smith isn't naive, though. He knows it's time for WSU to up their NIL game as well.
There's just not a lot of people and businesses. We're just in the process of educating everyone of what the process, and it's tricky, but we're just trying to educate people in and around our area that, hey, this is the new model, and we're going to have to do some things to try to at least make our experience competitive. It's going to put the pressure on Washington State basketball. What are we going to do to keep up?
Smith also mentioned another path for WSU may be the Moneyball route, which essentially means pairing younger talents with older guys transferring up from smaller schools. Obviously, though, that means more turnover year to year, but that just might be the reality regardless.
I just think, the schools that are really following the rules are going to fall behind probably, but that's okay. That's kind of what it was before. It kind of was before. There were certain programs that were, outside the lines, but it was this amateurism. That was the little, we still held on to this idea that it was the student athlete, and that might have changed forever.
As for Smith's message to fans currently worried about the state of the program, he keeps it simple.
Keep the faith. We'll be fine.
Smith and I chatted for over 20 minutes, so I'm working on getting that full raw interview on our YouTube page. Once that's up, I'll tweet the link. Obviously, we talked about a lot during that interview, including new players coming into the program, how Smith sees filling seats at Beasley as a really important part of retaining his players, and his thoughts on the NCAA announcing that they're going to be policing NIL collectives now. Spoiler alert. He doesn't think it's gonna go very well for the NCAA there.
Gosh, that's interesting. Yeah, you kind of feel bad for him just when you consider the amount of work that he has to do around the season, right? Not just in the season, but the entire year.
Yes, college basketball in particular has vastly changed this year compared to any other NCAA sport. It's not just chaos for WSU. It is chaos for everyone.
We'll have to wait and see.
Go Cougs.
Thanks, always.
Thanks, Brenna.